many people are hailing the opportunities that AI presents for the fight against misinformation, but are there any downsides, are there any caveats to this?
I think AI for misinformation has a couple of very interesting application potentials, especially when we're looking into the identification and also the correction and debunking of misinformation. But the problem is that AI right now is not a magic wand. It is not going to be the very simple solution. But we first need to get correct training data to actually have AI that is working. And then even if we have AI that is working, we are going to have problems. If, for example, imagine you have an AI that is tasked with deleting hate speech online, but then however you have a case where maybe it's not hate speech but it's just freedom of speech, and then all of a sudden you have a technical system that is deleting that is going to have an impact on our public discourse.
Yeah. Do you feel that in the future, and maybe even now, AI experts need to be integrated into newsrooms to collaborate with journalists on coming up with tools and coming up with methods to fight fake news?
I think we're already seeing a little bit of that. It has especially been the big publications. For example, Washington Post has worked with AI to write articles about the Olympics. We're also seeing a lot of analytics tools and social media optimization tools that are using AI already for journalism. I think maybe right now it is not so much about actually having somebody there presently, but it is more about collaboration and finding out like what is it that journalists would need to work, and then also what way do we want to shape the information ecosystem in.
There's a lot of fear among the people about AI and, sort of this dystopian future. So is any of that founded, in your opinion?
So I said at the beginning of my talk that AI is very binary. On the one hand, you say it's going to be the solution to all of our terrible problems that we're having with translation and self-driving cars. And on the other hand, you have exactly this idea. It's going to be a huge problem. We're going to lose all of our jobs. We are going to have an information dystopia. And I think the truth lies somewhere in between. I think AI is going to be very helpful in detecting misinformation and debunking misinformation, even though that's still a long way to go. But the other side is not sleeping either. AI is also going to be powerful to make misinformation that looks very credible, to make fakes that look very credible, and to also help disseminate and push misinformation. So it is really a two-sided story.